Hello everybody and welcome to Game 4 of the 1984 World Series here at Tiger Stadium. As the Tigers look to go up 3-1 and the Padres are looking to even the series. Pitching for the Tigers today is going to be Jack Morris. Morris went Game 1 of the World Series and went 7 innings and gave up 8 hits and struck out 3. He won that game, and here comes the lineup for the San Diego Padres. Leading off and playing second base is Alan Wiggins. Batting second is the right fielder Tony Gwynn. Batting third, the first baseman Steve Garvey. Batting fourth is the third baseman Greg Nettles. Batting fifth is the catcher Terry Kennedy. Batting sixth is the DH Kurt Bavacqua. Batting seventh is the left fielder Carmelo Martinez. Batting eighth is the shortstop Gary Templeton. And batting ninth is the center fielder Bobby Brown. Morris getting the sign from Lance Parrish. And here comes the pitch. And that is going to be a strikeout. He struck out Alan Wiggins. And there is one away. Here comes Tony Gwynn. And a pitch to Gwynn. And that's going to be a line shot. Snagged. And there are 2 away. Good play by Whitaker. And there are 2 down. And here is Steve Garvey. Garvey hitting .250 in the World Series with 2 RBIs. Here comes the pitch from Morris. There's going to be a fly ball out towards Chet Lemon. And that's going to be an easy catch. And that's going to be the inning. So at the end of half an inning, there's no score. Pitching for the Padres today is going to be Eric Shao. Shao has not made an appearance here yet in the World Series. So he's looking to even this one up with a good outing. In the regular season, Shao was pretty excellent. He was 15-9 in the regular season, with a 3.40 earned on average in 207 innings and struck out 104. And here is Lou Whitaker leading off for the Tigers. Batting second is going to be Alan Trammell playing short. Batting third is the right fielder Kirk Gibson. Batting fourth is the catcher Lance Parrish. Batting fifth is the third baseman Darrell Evans. Batting sixth is the designated hitter Johnny Grubb. Batting seventh is the left fielder Rupert Jones. Batting eighth, the center fielder Chet Lemon. And batting ninth is the first baseman Dave Bergman. Whitaker stepping in. He's taking his time. Shao about to finish up some warm-ups. The last warm-up, a throw down the second. Shao gets the ball back in. He's looking in from the sign from Kennedy. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a little tapper towards short. Should be an easy play for Gary Templeton. And it goes right between his legs. He was charging hard, and it gets through. And Whitaker is going to be on with a single. They give him a single, no error on the play. Here is Alan Trammell. Trammell in the World Series hitting .286 with 2 RBIs. Here comes the pitch from Shao. And he walks him. That's the 3rd walk in the World Series for Alan Trammell. Here comes Kirk Gibson. Gibson has 1 homer, 3 RBIs in the World Series, and is hitting .429. Here comes the pitch from Shao, and there's going to be a tapper over towards third. They'll get one at second. Should be Trammell's forced out. Gibson is safe at first. Whitaker moves over to third, so we got runners on the corners with 1 out. Lance Parrish stepping in. Parrish in the World Series hitting .286 with 1 homer, 3 RBIs. Gibson getting a pretty good lead over at first base. He might try to steal this one. Shao looks him back. Gibson shortens up his lead. Here comes the pitch to Parrish. And he struck him out. Parrish down on strikes. That's a big one for Shao. And there's going to be 2 down. And here is Darrell Evans, who's got no homers, 3 RBIs, and is hitting .308. Here comes the pitch from Shao. And that's going to be hit hard on the ground over towards third base. Nettles ranging over towards short. Should have it. And he is going to pulls Garvey off the bag. Evans is safe. They're going to charge him with an error, and the Tigers are up 1-0. And here's Johnny Grubb. Grubb in the World Series. He's played one game. He's got 1 RBI and hitting .500. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a tapper over towards Templeton. Templeton should have it. And it is past him. And the Padres, and then they're going to throw it away. Templeton looked like he was struggling to get over to it for some reason. I thought he was going to have it, but that's going to be another error, and that is going to score another run. The runners are now at second and third, 2 outs. It's 2-0 Tigers. And here's Rupert Jones. He's got a homer and 2 RBIs in this World Series. And here comes the pitch from Shaw, and he walks him. So a couple errors dooming the Padres here early. And the bases are loaded for Chet Lemon. Here comes the pitch from Shaw. That's going to be a pop-up over to second base. Should be an easy play for Wiggins. And the inning is over. So some drama here in the first inning for the San Diego Padres as they commit 2 errors, which leads to 2 runs. And they seem like easy plays, but they are just not fielding the ball well, and hopefully the Tigers can take advantage of it. And here comes Greg Nettles up to the plate. He made one of those errors. And here comes the pitch from Morris. In the World Series, he's 2 for 4 and hitting .385. And he walks him. Morris walks Nettles. That's the first walk of the game for Jack Morris. Here comes Terry Kennedy, who's got 1 homer, 2 RBIs, and hitting .167. Here comes the pitch from Morris. And he struck him out. And there's 1 down. Here's Kurt Bavacqua. Bavacqua hitting .182 in the World Series with a couple RBIs. Pitch from Morris. And that's going to be a fly ball out towards right field. Easy play for Gibson. And there are 2 down. Here's Carmelo Martinez as a homer and 2 RBIs and hitting .364. Here comes the pitch from Morris, and that's going to be a ground ball towards Trammell. Easy play for Trammell. He throws him out, and the inning is over. And the Padres strand 1, and we head to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Tigers. Here's Dave Bergman. He's hitting .200 in the World Series. He struck out 3 times in that game in 5 at-bats. Let's see what he does here today. Here comes the pitch from Shaw. And that's a long drive. That could be out of here. Bergman hits it hard, and it is gone. Dave Bergman homers, puts the Tigers up 3-0. And here comes Lou Whitaker. So a little redemption for Bergman as he struck out 3 times in his previous start. Homers off of Shaw. And here is the pitch to Whitaker, and that's going to be possible extra bases. As he hits it hard into the gap, and it is. He is going to be into second with a double. And the Tigers are starting off hot here today. Here's Trammell. He walked his first time up. Here comes the pitch from Shaw. And he hits it hard right at Greg Nettles. And there's 1 down. Here's Gibson. He's 0 for 1 with a force play and a run scored. Pitch from Shaw. It's going to be a little tapper over towards second base. Should move Whitaker over to third. And that does, and Gibson is out. So the Tigers now have 2 outs with a runner on third for Lance Parrish, who's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Pitch from Shaw. That's going to be a fly ball out towards center. Easy play for Bobby Brown, and the inning is over. But the Tigers get another run, and at the end of 2, they lead it 3-0. Here comes Gary Templeton. Templeton, his first at-bat of the day. And that is a long drive way back. And it is going to be a base hit. It just sort of died out there. And Gibson got it in quickly, holds Templeton to a single. Templeton getting a good lead over at first. Morris looks him back. Here comes Bobby Brown, who's hitting .083 in the World Series with an RBI. Here comes the pitch from Morris. And he strikes him out. That's the 3rd strikeout for Jack Morris. And here comes Wiggins. He was a strikeout victim back in the 1st. Here comes the pitch to Wiggins. It's hit on the ground over towards Darrell Evans. Looks to be a tough play. Evans throws over to Whitaker for one. Not in time to get Wiggins. The speedy Wiggins beat out the double play ball. And here comes Tony Gwynn, who's 0 for 1, hitting .417 in the World Series. Wiggins getting a sizable lead over at first base. Morris looks him back. Here comes Tony Gwynn. And that's going to be a base hit in the right field. Should get Wiggins over to third. And it does, as the Tigers just get it in, and Wiggins moves over to third. And here comes Steve Garvey. So they've got runners on the corners. 2 outs. Garvey, 0 for 1, he flew out. Here comes the pitch from Morris. That's a tapper over towards Trammell. Should be an easy play for him. And it is. He throws him out, and the inning is over. So the Padres get a couple runners on, but can't do anything with it. And we head to the bottom of the third. It's 3-0 Tigers. Here's Darrell Evans. He got on with an error. And here comes the pitch from Shaw. And that's going to be a base hit. So Darrell Evans is on. Leadoff man is on first base for the Tigers. Here comes Johnny Grubb. He got on with a single and an error. And here comes the pitch from Shaw. And he struck him out. That is the second strikeout for Eric Shaw. And here comes Rupert Jones. Tigers got 1 on, 1 out. And Jones is going to be walked. So Shaw walks Jones. And it's 2 on, 1 out for Chet Lemon. Lemon popped out his first time up. And here comes a pitch from Shaw, and he smacks that one. It could be extra bases as it's rolling towards the corner. And it is. He's going to be in with a triple 2-run score, and the Tigers are now up 5-0. Lemon on third for Bergman, who hit a home run back in the second. And there's 1 out. Here comes the pitch to Bergman. And there is a long drive way back, and it is gone again. Another home run, the second of the day for Dave Bergman. And the Tigers now lead it 7-0. And they are dominating here today. And Dick Williams has seen enough, and Eric Shaw will be replaced, and we'll be right back. And Williams goes with Craig Lefferts, as Shaw is removed from the ball game. Lefferts in the World Series has pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 walks, 4 hits, and has a 16.20 earned run average. And here comes Lou Whitaker. And here comes the pitch from from Lefferts. And that's going to be a base hit in the center field. And Whitaker is on. Here comes Trammell. Trammell 0 for 1 with a walk. Lined out his last time up. Here comes the pitch from Lefferts. And he struck him out. And there are 2 down here in the third. Tigers lead at 7-0. Here's Kurt Gibson. Pitch from Lefferts. That's going to be a ground ball over towards Garvey, and he's got it, and the inning is over. But the Tigers pick up 4 more, and as they chased Eric Shaw from the ball game, and they lead it 7-0. Here we are on the top of the 4th. Greg Nettles leading it off. He walked his first time up. Here comes the pitch from Jack Morris. And that's going to be a base hit in the left field. Jones gets it in, and Nettles is on, and here is Terry Kennedy. Kennedy struck out his first time up. And here's the pitch from Morris. That's going to be a little pop-up over towards Darrell Evans. He will make the play. And there's 1 down. Here's Kurt Bavacqua. He's 0 for 1 today. Pitch from Morris. And he walked him. That's the second walk of the day for Jack Morris. And now the Padres have runners on first and second. 1 out for Carmelo Martinez. He grounded out back in the second. And here comes the pitch from Morris. There's going to be a little tapper over towards Trammell. Trammell will only be able to get 1 at second base. Nettles moves over to third. and the Padres have runners on the corners with 2 outs. They've been able to threaten pretty much in every inning, but Morris has gotten some big outs, and they've gotten no runs. Here's the pitch to Templeton. He's 1 for 1 today. There's going to be a fly ball over towards left field. Rupert Jones chasing her down. And he's going to make the catch on the run, and the Tigers are out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 7-0. Here's Lance Parrish. He's 0 for 2 today. Here comes the pitch from Lefferts. And that is a base hit. Here comes Darrell Evans. Darrell Evans 1 for 2. Tigers have a runner on. And there's going to be a fly ball out towards center field. And there's one away here in the 4th. Here's Johnny Grubb. He's 1 for 2 today. And there's a base hit in the center field. Parrish will hold at second. And the Tigers got runners at first and second. 1 out for Rupert Jones. Here comes the pitch from Lefferts. He struck him out. And there are 2 down. Here comes Chet Lemon. He's 1 for 2 with a triple and a couple RBIs. Here comes the pitch from Lefferts. Here comes a hot smash back towards the pitcher. Lefferts makes the play. And the inning is over, and we head to the 5th. It's 7-0 Tigers.
Peanuts, get your peanuts here.
Here's Bobby Brown. He's 0 for 1 today. Pitch from Morris. And that's going to be extra bases. He's going to be standing on second with a double. And here comes Alan Wiggins. Wiggins 0 for 2 today. Pitch from Morris. It's going to be a fly ball out towards Kirk Gibson. He will make the catch, and there is 1 away. Here comes Tony Gwynn. He's 1 for 2. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a base hit in the left. That might score Brown. And they're sending him. And the Tigers are going to throw for him. And they're not going to get him, not even close. Gwynn will move up to second on the throw, and the Padres get on the board. It is now 7-1. Here's Steve Garvey. He's 0 for 2. Here comes the pitch from Morris. And Garvey is going to hit it deep out there, but it's going to be caught. And there are 2 down. Here comes Greg Nettles. And here comes the pitch. Nettles 1 for 1 today with a walk and a single. And he hits it on the ground towards Trammell. Should be an easy play for Trammell. And it is, and he throws out Nettles. And the inning is over. But the Padres get 1. It's now 7-1 Tigers. Here's Dave Bergman. He is 2 for 2 with 2 homers and 3 RBIs. And here comes the pitch from Lefferts. And that is a long drive way back, and it's going to be on the warning track. Gwen makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Here is Lou Whitaker. Pitch from Lefferts, and that's going to be hit on the ground towards Templeton. Should be an easy play for Templeton, and no, he gets by him. As Templeton just can't reach it, and Whitaker is on with his 4th hit. Here's Trammell. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Here comes the pitch from Lefferts. There's a little pop-up over towards third base. Easy play for Nettles. And there are 2 away. Here comes Kirk Gibson, 0 for 3 today. Lefferts looking down the big left-hander. And the pitch. And Gibson smacks it, and that is going to be a base hit. See if Whitaker heads to third. And he will, and the Tigers have runners on first and third, 2 outs for Lance Parrish, who's 1 for 3 today. Parrish gets the pitch, and there's a smack into the outfield. It's going to get down, and it's going to be a base hit. And here is Kennedy. Kennedy 0 for 2 today. Here comes the pitch from Morris. And there'll be a ground ball over towards first base. Easy play for Bergman. And there's one away. Here is Kurt Bavacqua. Bavacqua 0 for 1 with a walk. And there's going to be a little ground ball over towards Alan Trammell. Trammell picks it up, throws him out, and there's 2 away. Here's Carmelo Martinez. Martinez 0 for 2 today. And there's going to be a base hit for Martinez. He's going to be standing on first with 2 outs. Here's Gary Templeton. He's 1 for 2. And here comes the pitch, and that is a long drive. Not going to be deep enough to go out. It's going to about die just on the just before the warning track. And that is going to end the inning. And they leave a man on at the bottom of the 6th. It's 7-1 Tigers. Here's Darrell Evans as Lefferts going into his 4th inning of work. Here comes the pitch to Evans, and there's a base hit for Darrell Evans. That's going to be his 2nd hit of the ball game. And looks like Dick Williams will have enough of Lefferts, and we will be right back. And Williams is going to go with Hawkins. Hawkins making his first appearance of the World Series. And here comes the pitch to Johnny Grubb. And that's going to be on the ground towards Templeton. Could be 2. And nobody boots it. An easy double play ball, and Templeton bobbles it. Can't get anyone. Everybody is safe. And it's now runners on first and second with nobody out. And here comes Rupert Jones. Hawkins in the regular season was 8-9 with a 4.68 earned run average. He pitched 146 innings and struck out 77. And here comes Rupert Jones in the pitch to the big left-hander. And that's going to be a ground ball over towards first. Garvey will make the play. Runners will move up, so it's now going to be 2nd and 3rd, 1 out for Chet Lemon, who's 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. And here comes the pitch from Hawkins. And that's a big curveball, a swing and a miss by Lemon. And he is out of there on strikes. And here comes Dave Bergman, who's 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs. And the pitch from Hawkins to Bergman. And he slaps a base hit in the left. It might score both runners. Grubb does not run well. And they are going to send him. And here comes the throw from Martinez. And the play at the plate is not going to be in time. A weak throw. And it's now 9-1 Tigers. And here comes Lou Whitaker as he is now 4 for 4 today. And Dave Bergman has owned San Diego as he now has 4 RBIs on the day. And here comes the pitch from Hawkins. And Whitaker, that's going to be a base hit. Could score Bergman. And they're going to send him. And the throw coming in is not in time, and the Tigers score another one. It's now 10-1. And they are just pummeling Padres pitching here in Game 4. Here's Alan Trammell. There's going to be a ground ball towards second. Nothing sure with this defense today. And that's going to get through. Base hit for Trammell. Let's see what they do with Whitaker. And he will hold at third. And here comes Kurt Gibson. Gibson 1 for 4 today and has a run scored. There's going to be a fly ball out towards left field. That will be the final out. But the Tigers get 3 more and add to their lead. It's now 10-1 as we head to the 7th. Here's Bobby Brown. He's 1 for 2 today with a double. Pitch from Morris. On the ground towards Trammell. Trammell ranging to his right. And he will have it and throw him out. And there are 1 away. Here's Alan Wiggins. He's 0 for 3 today. And there's going to be a base hit in the center field. And Wiggins is on for his first hit of the day. He's getting a good lead over there. Let's see what he does. Morris throws over. Wiggins shortens up his lead. Here is Tony Gwynn. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI. Hitting now .500 in the World Series. There's going to be a little tapper over towards third. It'll be a force play at second. They will not get him at first. And there's 2 down. Here's Steve Garvey. Garvey 0 for 3. And here comes the pitch from Jack Morris. That's going to be a fly ball out towards Rupert Jones. Makes the catch easily. And that's the end of the inning. All right, here's Lance Parrish. Parrish 1 for 4 today. Here comes the pitch from Hawkins. And he will walk him. So Parrish is on. Here's Darrell Evans. He's 2 for 4. Couple runs scored. Little tapper back towards the mound. Hawkins. Catches mound, bounces over toward the right. Hawkins still makes the play, picks it up and throws him out. It hit the pitching rubber as it came up through the middle. And Hawkins was patient enough, picked it up, threw him out. Had no chance for Parrish at second base. And there's 1 away. There's Johnny Grubb with a man in scoring position. Grubb 2 for 4 today. Has reached on an error. Here's the pitch, and there's going to be a fly ball out towards right field. Easy play for Gwynn, and that's going to be out number 2. And they're going to try to send Parrish. He elects not to go. Gwynn doesn't have the greatest of arms, but Parrish doesn't have the greatest of speed, so probably a good move to hold him up. Here's Rupert Jones. Jones 0 for 2. Has a couple walks on the day. Here's the pitch from Hawkins. And that is a long drive way back, and it is gone. It is now 12-1 Tigers, and they are just pummeling Padre pitching. And here comes Chet Lemon with 2 outs here in the 7th. Here comes the pitch. There's going to be a fly ball out towards left field. Easy play for Martinez, and the inning is over. But the Tigers get 2 more, and they lead it 12-1 on your home for Stratomatic Baseball. Here's Greg Nettles. Nettles 1 for 2 today with a walk. And here comes the pitch from Morris, and he will walk him. That's the 3rd walk today for Morris, 2nd to Greg Nettles. Here's Terry Kennedy, who's 0 for 3 today. Kennedy getting the pitch from Morris. And that is going to be a base hit in the center field. Nettles will hold at second. And they got runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the 8th. And here's Kurt Bavacqua, who is 0 for 2. Here comes the pitch. And it's going to get past him, and the runners are going to move up. Wild pitch charge to Morris. Here comes the pitch to Bavacqua. And that is going to be a base hit. That should score 1. Going to make it 12-2. and they're going to hold Terry Kennedy at third. And Bavak was on first. And that could be it for Jack Morris, as he seems to be fatigued out there. And Sparky Anderson will make the call to the bullpen, and we'll be right back. And Sparky Anderson decides to go with Aurelio Lopez. Lopez in the regular season was 10-1 with a 2.94 in 138 innings, and he struck out 94. And here comes Carmelo Martinez. He is 1 for 3 today with a single. Here comes the pitch from Lopez. And that's going to be a bouncing ball towards Trammell. Should be 2. Over to Whitaker, on to Bergman, and it's a double play ball. They will get a run out of it, but minimal damage done as Lopez induces the double play ball. Here comes a pitch to Templeton. He's 1 for 3. There's going to be a little tapper back to the mound. Easy play for Aurelio Lopez, and the Tigers are out of the inning. But the Padres get 2 more. At the end of 7.5, it is 12-3 Tigers. Here is Dave Bergman. He is the big man of the day. He is 3 for 4, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. And here comes the pitch from Hawkins. I don't expect Hawkins to last much longer. Might not even go the whole thing if he gives up a hit. And here comes the pitch to Bergman. And there is a long drive way back, and it is going to hit the top of the wall. Bergman is going to be on second with a double. And that is going to be it for Andy Hawkins. And Dick Williams will go to the bullpen. And Dick Williams is going to go with Greg Harris. Harris during the regular season was 2-2 with a 2.48 earned run average in 54 innings. And he struck out 45. And here's Lou Whitaker, who's having a huge day today. He is 5 for 5 with a double and an RBI. And here comes the pitch from Harris. And Whitaker smacks it. And there's a fly ball out towards center field. And that is going to be, left field, and that's going to be an easy play for Carmelo Martinez. And there is 1 down. Here is Lou Whitaker, Alan Trammell. Trammell 1 for 4 with a walk. Trammell gets the pitch from Harris. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Easy play for Templeton. And there are 2 away. And here is Kurt Gibson. Gibson 1 for 5 today. And there's a pitch from Harris. And that is a long drive. That is way back, and that is going to be gone. A 2-run shot for Gibson. It is now 14-3 Tigers. And here is Lance Parrish, 1 for 4 with a single. Here's a ground ball over towards Nettles. And he will throw him out, and the inning is over. But the Tigers get 2 more as we head to the 9th inning. It is 14-3. Here's Bobby Brown leading off against Lopez. And he struck him out. Lopez gets him. And here's Alan Wiggins, 1 for 4 today. There's going to be a ground ball right back to Lopez, and he will throw him out. 2 down. And it's up to Tony Gwynn. He's 2 for 4 today. And here comes the pitch from Lopez. And that's going to be a little grounder over towards Whitaker. He picks it up, throws him out, and the Tigers dominate here in Game 4. They win this one 14-3, and they now lead the World Series 3-1. Today's winner is going to be Jack Morris. He is now 2-0 in the World Series. Aurelio Lopez pitched 2 solid innings, didn't give up a single hit. Eric Shaw is going to take the loss. He gave up 7 runs, 5 of them earned on 7 hits in 2 1/3 innings. Player of the game today is going to be Dave Bergman. He hit 4. He was 4 for 5, 5 RBIs, 2 homers, almost had a 4 home run a day. Put 2 of them onto the warning track. 1 hit the wall. He was just unbelievably on today. Lou Whitaker also 5 for 6 today with an RBI and a run scored. And the Tigers take this one again by a score of 14-3 and lead the World Series 3-1. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.